it. If somebody will take up the challenge and farm for acres of limes.
The severe shortage of limes has caused prices to skyrocket in the United States, and the blame is pointed at Mexico, the main U.S. supplier of limes. According to reports, there are a combination of factors that have pushed up the price of Persian and key limes, from bad weather to Mexican gangs hijacking trucks and extorting money from those who grow limes. Minister Gray is giving the challenge to farmers.
I have now gone on record as encouraging farmers to go farm for lime, because there's nobody that's doing it. We import it, and we don't have to import it. If somebody will take up the challenge and farm for acres of limes, so that this shortage which occurred a few weeks ago will never happen again. But it has to be locally produced in order for us to avoid shortages.
Stay with us. The Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, continues right after this.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Dolly Madison, Freeport's original home center.
Don't miss Dolly Madison's 3-day Radio Shack Super Sale this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, just in time for Father's Day. Wireless routers, surveillance systems, musical instruments, microphones, Bluetooth speakers, power amps, subwoofers, powered speakers, TVs, tablets, NutriBullet, and loads more are available at Super Savings during Dolly Madison's 3-day Radio Shack Super Sale this Thursday to Saturday.
I feel beautiful. Peace Junction. And now I smell so wonderful. Peace Junction. Peace Junction. They got everything you need and more.
So we are your one-stop gift shop downtown in the Comerville Plaza. Handbags, accessories, and fragrances for men, women, and kids. Open Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Special orders and layaway available. Call 352-9554 for more info.
They got everything you need and more.
There's a man at my house, he's so big and strong. He goes to work each day and he stays all day long. He comes home each night looking tired and beat. He sits down at the dinner table and has a bite to eat. Never a frown, always a smile. When he says to me, how's my child? I say that I've been studying hard all day in school, trying very hard to understand the golden rule. I think I'll color this man father. I think I'll color him love.
Lost everything I owned. We had no insurance. We lost all of our vehicles. There was nowhere to turn. I have come to totally respect hurricanes in every sense of the word.
Bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. It is a vital humanitarian organization that continues to provide care to those in need and also emergency assistance. But tonight, Sabrina Brown tells us that the local agency is now in need of help.
To the needs of the less fortunate for decades. But the nonprofit organization, which recently had a change in administration, depends largely on support from the community and has fallen on hard times. Newly appointed development coordinator Marcia Kennedy says the center feeds close to 1,000 people monthly through its Meals on Wheels program. But she says there is still a great demand for other social assistance.
We are in need of food items to go into our pantry. Not necessarily items for us to cook for our Meals on Wheels people, clients, but for food items that we can pass out to the public. A lot of people don't really realize that when school's out, there's two things that usually that people come to certain nonprofits for. It's for clothing and for food. And the clothing is because most of the kids are going out of uniform, and so they need something to play in or wear during the summer. And then the second one is food. It's more expensive for a child to stay home during the day than it is for them to go to school.
Kennedy says they are grateful for the support they do receive from residents and the business community, and she's appealing to others to lend a helping hand.
I've sent out a couple of appeal letters to local stores, and last month Solomon's did a fundraiser for us where you could donate at the register. So we're hoping that with those donations coming in, that we'll be able to replenish our pantry for our welfare assistance program. Pulling in insurance, they just recently, I went and spoke to them just for a little bit, and then they, after hearing my little speech about the Red Cross and such, they did a food drive for us. They did a clothing drive for us.
Although she could not give us the cost to operate the facility, the Red Cross executive says it is costly.
Just to do the Meals on Wheels van, to keep it up and running, it needs to be filled up 4 times. It's about every 4 days it has to be filled up. So it's 4 to 5 times a month minimum that we fill for the van, and that's a $75 fill up, every time, and that's not keeping the maintenance on insurance, etc., like that. Then the cost of food is rising, and then with the other, with the VAT coming, that's a concern, because everything's.
Now, if you would like to help the Grand Bahama Red Cross, you can stop by the center here on Jobson Avenue from Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., or you can call them at 352-7163. Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
It stands erect, it is red and white like a candy cane, and 150 years old. We're talking about the Elbow Reef Lighthouse in Hopetown, Abaco. A festival is planned for Tuesday, June 24th to commemorate the 150th birthday of the Abaco Lighthouse. The celebration is set for Elbow Key in Hopetown and will include food and fun, a few history lessons on the operation of the lighthouse. The Elbow Reef Lighthouse is the only remaining lighthouse in the world to be manually operated and is fueled with...
Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there and all those here in the corporation as well, especially those, and to those guys who ain't no fathers yet. I ain't gonna call his name, but Jiggy, you'll be a father in the next 10 years, okay?
Wow. Happy Father's Day, Daddy.
There you go. Let's get out of here.
That's going to do it for us here in the North. On behalf of the entire news team,
All right, Carolina boy.
I'm Megan Shepard.